Welcome everybody to class. This is lesson number 2. Shout out to everybody that showed love to the videos yesterday. I would appreciate it if we share it more so the Gen Zs could go ahead and get their lessons in so they could pass the exam. I'm gonna have an exam at the end of every album that I do. So I will be having I'll be having 3 question exams for the Infinite album. 3 questions. I'll do it in the last song. I'll give you the 3 questions, and you guys have to give me the answer. The person that answers the 3 questions correctly first, I'm gonna cash app you about $20. How about that? I'm gonna try to give the Gen Zs an opportunity to learn something. And I want to know if they learned something towards the ending of this album review. And I'm going to be doing this for every single album review that I have. So the 3 questions will be coming at the end of the last song that I do for this album. The next track that we're going to listen to and going to study today, class, Federico, I told you many times in my classroom there's no playing music. And you got that background music playing when I started. You're a stupid substitute teacher and you're dumb. The next lesson for today, it's okay. Also, 1996, the second track on Eminem's Infinite album. Debut album, by the way. Everyone got their papers rolled? Do you have your pens and pencils ready for notes? Eminem, the stage is yours. Begin your lesson.
Your soul intent checking in #1, baby, this week, you know what I'm saying? This is MC Proof
and DJ Head
checking in on WEGO, you know what I'm saying? Hey yo, we got the #1
rest in peace Proof, man, for real. Rest in peace.
Requested song of the day coming up next. It's a local 313 talent. He goes by the name of Eminem, and it's called It's Okay. Check it out.
Doesn't that sound crazy? This is Eminem's beginning, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Detroit radio station that Proof was pretty much Eminem's manager before he had Paul Rosenberg. Proof is the one that was pushing. Proof had a lot of pull in Detroit at that time. So Proof was the one that was pushing Eminem's music out there. He talked to the radio station and said, yo, this is fire. I need you to go listen to this. Proof was a very, very vital person in Eminem's life, in his growth of hip-hop. You wrote that down?
Talent. He goes by the name of Eminem, and it's called It's Okay. Check it out.
Hey Q, it's a broke day, but everything is okay. I'm up all night, but everything is alright. It's a rough week, and I don't get enough sleep. It's a long year, pretending I belong here. It's a broke day, but everything is okay. I'm up all night, but everything is alright. It's a rough week, and I don't get enough sleep. It's a long year, pretending I belong here. One day I plan to be a family man, happily married. I wanna grow to be so old that I have to be carried till I'm glad to be buried and leave this crazy world and have at least $500,000 for my baby girl. It may be early to be planning this stuff, cause I'm
he always leaving Haley some type of money. Haley always got Haley good. Haley good when Eminem is out of here. Even back in the day, he was taking care of his baby girl, man. Come on, man, baby girl. Go ahead, Eminem. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand something. This is the moment when Eminem was working in like various different type of establishments. You know, he worked at a fast food joint. He worked for a pizza shop for a couple of weeks. He worked at a mill. He did a lot of work. And in the midst of all this, he was doing his music. So when Eminem comes out with a track like this, I'm pretty sure he feels very strongly about. You have to take it for the time era that this happened. What he was going through, he's talking real talk, what everyone goes through from time to time. So when people say that Eminem doesn't have content or he's been talking like this for a while now. It's not Eminem's fault that you didn't learn how to listen to music. That sounds like a mother problem and a father. I always believe that as a father, you have to set the tone in your child's life when it comes to listening to music. You have to show them the different ranges of music that there is in this world, not just what you like. I take pride in let everyone know that my son, his favorite rapper is Nas. He's 14. There's kids in the school that don't even know who Nas is. Just to give you a tidbit of what we got going on over here. Take that. Think you took notes. Erase the first part, put the second part down.
And have at least a $500,000 for my baby girl. It may be early to be planning this stuff, cause I'm still struggling hard to be the man, and it's tough. Cause man, it's been rough, but still I manage enough. I've been taken advantage of, damaged and scuffed. My hands have been cuffed, but I don't panic.
You see what the syllabic acrobatics the man is coming out with, man, is ridiculous. This is 1996. Biggie Tupac, rest in peace. Come on, man. Look at that rhyme flow he's got going on right now. Yeah, I didn't listen.
And it is tough, cause I'm still struggling hard to be the man, and it's tough, cause man, it's been rough, but still I manage enough. I've been taken advantage of, damaged and scuffed. My hands have been cuffed, but I don't panic and huff, frantic and puff, or plan to give up. The minute shit hits a fan and erupts, I'm anteing up, double or nothing. I've been troubled enough, and I'm sick of struggling and suffering. See, my destiny's to rest in ease, till I'm impressed and pleased with my progress. I won't settle for less than cheese.
Come on, dog, y'all can't. Yeah, alright, man. I told you Vibe Reaction pops out from time to time. Vibe, relax. '96 was a very, very tough year because we lost two GOATs. We lost two GOATs in a matter of a year, 2 years. It was 2 years, like a year. It was a year. And I'm pretty sure when people heard this music and heard there was somebody out there that heard this in the radio station, and they were like, "Yo, you know what, man? Biggie Tupac are not with us, but I'm liking what I'm hearing of these other rappers that are trying to come up and actually, you know, go out there and do what they do." Now you're gonna get a lot of AZ, Nas type styles of rapping. When you hear Eminem in this album, because this is Eminem's beginning. That's his influence. He's influenced mainly by AZ and Nas at this point in his life. He had a bunch of other influences, but those were the main ones that a lot of us get out of what we hear when we listen to Infinite. It's just he's in the beginning. He's trying to find his voice. He's trying to find what he's good at and everything. Then eventually, after the Slim Shady LP came out, the Slim Shady EP came out, that's when you got Slim Shady and all the rest of these crazy people that he created in his head. So, you took notes? Okay.
The knees to rest the knees, till I'm impressed and pleased with my progress. I won't settle for less than cheese. I'm on a quest to seize all, my own label to call. Way before my baby is able to crawl, I'm too stable to fall. The pressure motivates, to know I hold the weight of boulders on my shoulder blades.
Well, he kind of did it. He kind of did it because when Eminem got famous and he was popular, it was Slim Shady LP when it came out. When the Slim Shady LP came out, Haley was still crawling. Haley wasn't a full-grown baby yet. She was a baby with noodle legs. So, I don't know why I said that.
The fall, the pressure motivates, to know I hold the weight of boulders on my shoulder blades. I see the golden gates to heaven on earth, where they don't pull a weapon on you when you're stepping on turf. Q. It's a broke day, but everything is okay. I'm up all night, but everything is alright. It's a rough week and I don't get enough sleep. It's a long year, pretending I belong here. It's a broke day, but everything is okay. I'm up all.
And it's got that Detroit sound, like that beat. Detroit has their own sound. Detroit people that rap and stuff, their sound is completely different than other people. And just the beat itself, it's like a Detroit beat, like a real Detroit. It reminds me of 9 p.m. It's raining and it's foggy. Lights are glistening on the floor of the rain. Driving in an old school Cadillac that has one hubcap missing. In the car with the boys, leather seat ripped up, smell like marijuana and Newports. That's what the feel. That's a Detroit feel. New York at this time was a little bit more swag the fuck out. So, you know, that music didn't come. I had to look for this music. I was not gonna find this music nowhere around New York. It was not gonna be there. I had to go look for this music, and eventually I found it. So, enjoy, class.
Pretending I belong here. It's a broke day, but everything is okay. I'm up all night, but everything is alright. It's a rough week, and I don't get enough sleep. It's a long year, pretending I belong here. I'm going for broke, gambling and playing for keeps. Every day in the streets, scrambling and paying for cheap. Praying for sleep, dreaming with the water in mouth. Wishing for a better life for my daughter and spouse. In a slaughtering house, caught up in bouts with the root of all evil. I seen it turn beautiful people, cruelly deceitful, and make them do shit illegal. For these Grants and Jacksons, these transactions explain a man's actions. But in the
See what I'm talking about? He's talking about, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive, and you gotta do what you gotta do to take care of your family. Sometimes in poverty and situations like that, sometimes you gotta do a crime or two in order to get you to your next meal. See, there's a lot of people that will, they say that Eminem, he was given it was easy for him. He was given the opportunity to work with Dre. It was just given to him because he's white. So a little backstory on that stupid shit. This is Eminem struggling through that. He's not making money off of this at all at this time. He's not making out $1 off of these. He's stamping these fucking CDs. He's trying to sell them from the trunk of his Tracer. So I don't see where anything is getting handed to him at this point in his career. Don't know. I don't know where you guys got that from, but okay. Secondly, do you understand that Aftermath was already in the hole at this point? Before this point, at this moment, at 96, I think Aftermath and Interscope was good. I think towards when Eminem came out, 99, 98, with his first debut album at Aftermath, that saved him. There was people in Aftermath, a bunch of stockholders and a whole bunch of people that, helped Dr. Dre make decisions in his label that did not want him to sign Eminem. Eminem was a no-go. That was not what was in back in the day. A white rapper? Are you fucking crazy? See, Dr. Dre was listening to the music. He didn't know Eminem was white until Eminem showed up in his door for the first meeting. So all this, Eminem was given we're gonna address everything that the Gen Zs and the Eminem haters. That's for this class is for them too, for the haters, because the haters don't do their research. They just hate. So this for all of them. They're all in class. It's a mixed class. So yeah. So I don't know where you guys get your information from. I really don't. But this is just to educate you guys a little bit better. And so you can have all the facts. When I'm done doing Music to Be Murdered By, Side B, when I'm done doing that, I hope that you learned something. You guys think I'm doing every Eminem song ever. I've already reacted to a couple of them, so of course I'm going to skip those. But I'm going to react to everything Eminem. That's what you guys wanted. I'm trying to teach you a thing or two about real music. Eminem was struggling in this shit. He wasn't given anything. He had to go, scratch, and claw, and it was 10 times worse because Eminem was getting hate from the black side and Eminem was getting hate on the white side. So he wasn't getting no play from nobody. We got that clear?
For these Grants and Jacksons, these transactions explain a man's actions.
Right.
But in the midst of this insanity, I found my Christianity through God, and there's a wish He granted me. He showed me how to cope with the stress and hope for the best instead of moping depressed. Always groping a mess of flying over the nest, to selling dope with the rest. I quit smoking cess to open my chest. Life is stressful inside the cesspool, trying to wrestle. I almost bust a blood vessel. My little brother's trying to learn his math.
Try to wrestle, almost bust a blood. That's a little Slim Shady was popping out. He was like, let me out, let me breathe. Let me breathe. Because if you notice, Eminem is not talking craziness. Wait until we get to Slim Shady EP. Oh my God, that's going to be fucking fun. I'm fucking excited. I ain't going to lie to you. I ain't going to hold you. I'm excited to go to the Slim Shady EP, man.
The cesspool, trying to wrestle. I almost bust a blood vessel. My little brother's trying to learn his mathematics. He's asthmatic, running home from school away from crack addicts. Kids attract static, children with automatics. Taking target practice on teens for starter jackets. I'm using smart attack.
See, that's the area he was born in. He was in the middle of the ghetto. Shout out to Elvis. Don't tell me nothing about Eminem, please. Don't tell me nothing until you understand what this man's been through in his whole entire career from the beginning until he is now. He's still getting the same exact hate that he was getting when he first started, and that's crazy. Yeah, I don't think that's crazy. Or by the end of all these reactions, you're gonna understand why Eminem is the fucking goat in my eyes. Relax.
Children with automatics, taking target practice on teams for starter jackets. I'm using smarter tactics to overcome the slum. I won't become as dumb as some and succumb to scum. It's cumbersome. I'm trying to do well on this earth, but it's been hell on this earth since I fell on this earth. It's a day.
I'm trying to do right on this earth, but it's been hell on this earth since I've arrived to this earth. Is a storyteller, man. He's telling you his story right now. Everyone has this misconception that Eminem was storytelling on the Slim Shady LP and the March Madness LP. Eminem's been telling his story since Infinite. Been trying to tell these people, bro. Like, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Every time you ask somebody that says that Eminem's trash, what's the first song you listen to Eminem? Hi, my name is. Alright, shut the fuck up, then you don't know nothing. Vibe came out again. Vibe, get back into your classroom. You're teaching ethics.
Become the slum. I won't become as dumb as some and succumb to scum. It's cumbersome. I'm trying to do well on this earth, but it's been hell on this earth since I fell on this earth. It's a broke day, but everything is okay. I'm up all night, but everything is alright. It's a rough week and I don't get enough sleep. It's a long year pretending I belong here. It's a broke day, but everything is okay. I'm up all night, but everything is alright. It's a rough week and I don't get enough sleep. It's a long year pretending.
I believe the guy that sang the chorus to this, Eminem mentioned in one of his later songs in the Music to Be Murdered By. I think it's side B. I think it's side B. I forgot the guy's name, but I know the relationship between them. Eminem was also in a group in Jersey called The Outsiders. So I'm gonna try to look for that music from that back in those days, what they were making back then, and then I'll go ahead and I'll also react to that too. So I think this is about the same time frame as the Slim Shady LP, because it was when he went to the Rap Olympics that he got. I think it's around that time that he was in with the Outsiders. Or was it 96, 97? I gotta look that up.
It's okay. Yeah, it's alright. Even though I can't sleep. Yeah, it's okay. It's alright.
Alright. Alright, that's good. We good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for stopping by for lesson number 2. This is It's Okay from Eminem's Infinite album, dropped in 1996. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you learned something today about my man Eminem. I hope you're starting to realize what I'm trying to do with this. This is no hate on nobody. I'm not trying to roast on. I'm gonna roast you because that's just who the fuck I am. But I'm not. This is more. I'm like really, really trying to educate the Gen Zs and the haters that don't know too much of Eminem. This is just for that purpose, because I'm already tired of seeing the Eminem hate on other reactors that they'll hate on. And now the new thing is, the first thing was, let me react to Eminem because I'll get the views and I get the popularity. Now let me hate on Eminem so I can get the views and the popularity, because just reacting to him is not going to get you that. Look at my last video. We only got 1,000 views. I don't care about none of that. This is more for educational purposes, so I can have something on YouTube for those people that are trying to get to know Eminem or don't know Eminem, and they're trying and they're talking out their ass. This is just research for them that they don't have to go research a whole bunch of videos. They can find it all in my page. So I will be reacting to every single Eminem song. And like I said, it's going to be a wonky one because Eminem, UMG likes to block a lot of my Eminem stuff. So if they block it, I'll let you guys know. And then as soon as they release it, I'll shoot it out to you guys immediately. So there's some days you're going to be getting 2 Eminem reactions. There's going to be some days you're not going to be getting any. So, but they are going to be in chronological order. So you're going to be fine. Just follow all the reactions and you'll be good. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate your time. Thank you for taking your notes. Please, 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 please remember, I will be asking 3 questions at the end of this album review. And the person that answers it first, it is timestamped when you comment, The person that answers it first gets $20 Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal from Vibe Reactions. I appreciate you guys. It's just my little way of trying to get back to you guys and enjoying the ride that we're about to take. This is just the beginning. We got a bunch of crazy albums coming after Infinite. Oh my God. It's going to be fun. I love all of you guys. I'm going to talk to you guys later. Peace.